Ladies, you're live.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Come on. There we go.
I kind of want to look good in a swimsuit. I kind of want to eat 47 tacos. I'm kind of annoyed that I have to pick.
Did you see the bulldog I shared?
Yes. So cute. Hi, Gilbert.
Hi, Ashley.
Which Ashley?
Ashley Baker? Oh, we have lots of Ashleys.
I know.
Hi, Dad.
Hi, Ace.
Morning, Connie. Hope your mom had a good birthday, Gilbert. Hey, Kenneth.
Hi, Kenneth. He's just so mean.
I did like his new skateboard profile picture, though.
I didn't see
Did
it.
you see it?
No.
He's looking down at the camera on the board, and he's gesturing with some...
Is it the one you took or?
No.
Oh. I don't know.
It's just very sassy. Morning, Dad.
He's being sassy.
He's being
a sassy young man.
That's a clean way to say smart. ASS.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's call him sassy, all right. Like that when, what was it? I saw the other day when your child is being a smart butt. You go to the other room to laugh because even though they made you mad, it was funny.
Yes.
All right, you ready?
Yep. Welcome to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer Blackwell.
And I'm Teresa Sprague.
We are here live on this slightly damp Tuesday,
Just a little bit.
following a heck of a monsoon storm that hit the Yuma area last night. But we are happy to be here and have all of you joining us both on the radio on Z93 or Outlaw Country. You can also stream us at monstermediayuma.com from your computer or a mobile device, or you can always watch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Yes, and we want to say good morning to all of our Facebook Live viewers so far. And if you do not currently follow us on Facebook Live, we encourage you to do so. It's a way to get a behind the scenes of what goes on when Z93, Outlaw Country, and monstermediayuma.com all go to commercial break. Jennifer and I stay live the entire hour.
Yes, we did encounter a little dirt last night.
Just a little bit.
It was a little dusty out there for a while.
It was, but it was, it was really cool to see if you were following like on social media and things, or even like on a Snapchat. I have friends that live out in Welton, and they were posting things as it was hitting, and we were watching it on the radar and trying to figure out, okay, how you could see it coming, and I went outside I try to touch the rain every time it rains. I try to, aside from the other night when it rained in the middle of the night. But it was funny because, all of a sudden the sky gets like a light brown color, and there it is. It kind of blows you back a little bit, but it was really strong there for a little bit. At one point, I went back inside. I didn't stay out there. I tried to open the door because it was raining pretty good, and the wind was so strong that I literally had to stand my ground and push with both hands to keep that door shut because it was really strong wind.
Yeah, we had that happen too. We lost power just for a second. It was more of a power bump because none of the clocks reset. And for me, that's pretty much the baseline. Of course, I'm working on the computer. Time to go ahead and shut it off then.
Yep, shut it off.
And then I continued working from my phone primarily, but I received a lot of photos. I love the aerial shot that David Power took, and it shows like all the grids of the farmland out in East County. I'm betting from a drone.
Yeah.
That's just a great shot. But then we've been following, there's one of the storm chasers. I shared some of the footage this morning, and or you said he was one of the storm chasers. His name is Reed Timmer. He's an extreme meteorologist, and it shows the Haboob traveling west. And it's funny because you get into some of your hardcore people that like to correct you regardless of what the situation is.
Always.
They're like, technically a haboob only occurs after rainfall has happened. And someone's like, it's a dust storm. Well, it's Arabic, and they're arguing
Who
back.
cares? It's a wall of dust that came through Yuma, and we've seen it progress. I mean, people in Phoenix, I have family in Phoenix, were posting that it had hit there, and their winds were a lot heavier than ours.
They were. Mesa got slammed.
It did. I'm glad everybody's okay. And we are seeing a little bit of damage this morning from it, but it didn't last long. But we do have another chance of, 20% chance today?
20%.
It's monsoon season. You
up
never
and
know.
down. Again, there's not really a chance, I think, on Thursday or Friday, but which means we might have rain
Both of those days.
It's so unpredictable.
It
You know,
is.
one of the local organizations that sustained some damage was Saddles of Joy, and on their social media they posted that they took a pretty big blow last night. All the animals are safe. The petting farm enclosure is damaged and open access is closed off. They say the new fire lane just in time, so thank you from Southwest Gas. They need lots of hands and equipment with this one. They say they're literally just talking about a goat playground in the middle of the petting farm that would provide shade and hours of goat fun. It's little things like this that they need volunteers to help out with. And you can contact Randy directly. You can text him also. He's out there now. If you're available. Again, they need...
It looked like a really large tree.
It was a
down,
really
yeah.
large tree, but again, not exactly where you want the shade to be on the ground.
Not
either.
on the ground and knocking over some pins. That's not
Exactly.
necessarily a good thing either.
Well,
so.
you can call or text Randy at 247-3924. Again, this is for Saddles of Joy, and they've been an organization in the Yuma community for many, many years, and they do a lot of wonderful things. So
They do.
if you're looking to give a little bit of your time today, why not stop by and see if you can help them out?
Sounds good.
All right, today is, drum roll, National Pina Colada Day.
I'm not a coconut fan.
Just embrace it. Just celebrate it.
I'll celebrate it with something else.
You don't even like the smell of coconut, do you?
It has to be very... I don't mind it, but there's when it overpowers everything, like if it's a dessert or something, like the German chocolate cake, I can do it in little pieces, because it's the frosting is really rich,
Right.
and then you put the coconut in it. I can, little's left when I scrape it off, I can handle that.
You can deal with that.
Yeah, not a coconut fan.
Well, this is observed annually on July 10th, and the pina colada is a sweet rum-based cocktail. Along with rum, a pina colada includes cream of coconut and pineapple juice, and is usually served blended or shaken with ice. And pina colada means strained pineapple. Did you know that?
No.
And it's a reference to the freshly pressed and strained pineapple juice used in the drink. There are different claims to the invention of the pina colada. I like that there are so many arguments about things like that. No, we did it. We did it.
How about the pina colada without the coconut?
You could have that.
Right? It's
Yeah.
still a pina colada. It's
Maybe.
strained pineapple.
You can do whatever you
You
want.
don't need coconut. That just ruins it.
One of my
I like pineapple.
One of my favorite the Hawaiian shaved ice, the little
Yeah.
snow cones.
Yeah.
Back home, I believe it was owned by the Hekakia family in Safford.
Okay.
We would go by after we visited the local swimming pool.
Uh-huh.
And I liked pina colada on half and banana on the other. And it was obviously not any kind of alcoholic mixture.
Well, no.
I think I was
that's
12.
Just the flavor.
But I think the combination of those flavors was
Yeah.
a really nice thing there. But as far as the claims to the invention, in 1952 in San Juan, that's where one is claiming. And the truth is that pineapple and rum have been together from the beginning of the distillation of rum.
Yeah.
And the first written reference to a pina colada was in 1922, but it didn't include coconut. So see,
There we go.
You could be down
I'm
with
down
that.
with that one.
All right. National Pina Colada Day. Now, we do want to also note, some of you might not have seen the most recent updates, but all 12 of the boys and the coach have
that's
been rescued
awesome.
from the Thai cave. And talk about an endeavor. And I know people are saying, how did they get in there? Well, you know,
That was my
spelunking.
question.
yeah, they were spelunking. They were cave exploring.
Uh-huh.
And, you know, the water just came in.
It's like our
like our washes here,
exactly.
how the water can come in at such an immense force too,
so even,
and
even
fill
in
up these areas.
exactly. So even in the area that they
Turn
were,
her mic on.
you know how we get here.
Yeah.
Even in the area that they were, it wasn't necessarily raining there, but it was raining in a higher location, and the forest water is going to come downstream, and they just got caught inside. That's one of the things. I'm from the Midwest, and we would go down to Marengo Caves in Kentucky, and one of the things they tell you before you go in is, if there's a thunderstorm warning or watch, that your tour could be canceled because of that risk of being flooded within the cave itself.
Well, again, we want to reiterate we do have a stupid motorist law in Arizona.
Yeah. And it is called that.
And I love that they're not backing down from that.
Exactly.
And making it something all sweet and cozy.
Yeah.
But in any case, if you're caught in a situation and the first responders have to go in and save you, you can incur a charge.
Yes.
You're utilizing their services, and when they probably shouldn't have to be out there. And I understand accidents are going to happen. But last night we were talking about the speed at which this haboob, the wall of dirt just moved. And were you saying 60 miles per hour?
I think it was something like 60 miles an hour. And again, watching it from social media point of view and things, it was funny because we were trying to figure out how long is this going to take to get here. And from when we saw it in Tacna, Welton, in that area, to when you posted that it had hit your house.
It moved fast.
It was like 15, 20 minutes.
Yeah, it was fast.
So it was really, really fast. And it didn't stay in Yuma long. I mean, it rained for a little bit afterwards, but it didn't stay very long. So.
We had rain for a while at our house.
I'm in the middle of town. Well, not in the middle of town, but I'm in town, and it rained for maybe 15, 20 minutes after, and then it was just humid.
And when the rain did start, it was coming in sideways.
Yeah, it was. You could see it out the back porch because we have the spotlight, and Kevin goes, you could see it coming off and how crazy it was going crooked.
And I know some people were searching for their trash cans. One neighbor posted her husband put on goggles and a bandana over his mouth to go looking for it.
Yeah.
And another one, a different neighbor saw a guy chasing one of the grain cans down our street.
It's our trash day, so Kevin usually puts it in the walkway, so in the morning he can put it out, and he goes, I think I should probably I said, yeah, pull it up against the house. And just as he did that, a gust of wind came and blew the top open. I'm like, maybe you should turn it around. and we did. We had to push it up against the house, and then this morning he was able to put it out without.
Hey, Skylar has a question for you. How you gonna love reggae but not coconut?
You don't have to like coconut just because I like reggae.
I like coconut but don't like reggae. So see? And that's why there you go.
We make a team.
Yeah, I know, right? That's why we work well together.
Peanut butter and jelly.
All right, I'll be jelly.
Okay. We have some tickets to give away, and we are going to open up the text lines right now. This is for our Monster Message line at 928-343-0993. Text the keyword WIN, W-I-N, to that number, and you're automatically entered to win a pair of Craig Wayne Boyd tickets. He will be at the Civic Center on July 28th, and we are going to be doing giveaways up until the actual concert. So certainly make sure you stay tuned.
Yeah, definitely stay tuned. Again, all you need to do is text the word WIN, W-I-N. No emojis, no signatures, just W-I-N to 928-343-0993 for your chance to win. But you can get tickets now. They're available at the Yuma Civic Center or yumacivicenter.com. The little office that's in there, the Art Center, Parks and Rec at City Hall. And this is an all-ages event. General admission tickets are $25. VIP is $50, and those are very, very limited. So if you want to get in to see Craig Wayne Boyd, get your tickets now. And again, stay tuned because we will be giving away tickets. And opening up for them is local favorite Downtime.
That's right. It's going to be a great night and indoors. So
yes.
We want to make sure people know
anything
it's
to do indoors.
July, it will be an indoor concert.
Yes.
All right, coming up on the show today, we have Michelle Merkley from the Yuma Community Food Bank and Richard Sprague from Sprague Sports. They are doing their Aim to Fight Hungry event this Saturday, and we're going to be talking about how that is going to benefit local organizations like the Food Bank and Crossroads Mission. And then the Drive for School Supplies folks are back. Rachael Barkley, Tom Tyree, and Wayne Steffey will be here because their Big Stuff the Bus event is coming up too.
Sounds good.
All right, it is Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook live feed. Just a reminder, we had Carol Brown on yesterday from Helping Hands of Yuma. talking about the Give 65 event. So hurry, if you haven't done that, go and check that out.
It's going on now.
Yeah, the
Right
website
now.
is give65.org and enter Helping Hands of Yuma in the search bar so you can find them. We certainly want to see them be the recipient of lots of money there to help out with their senior care program.
Especially that matching funds, and that you need to we think we need to reach the 5,000 pretty quickly before it gets given away.
Yeah, before the money's gone, we want to get there fast.
Exactly.
All right, it is Today in Yuma. We are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. Dave and his staff have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust Classic Accounting with your business payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs, so that way you don't have to do it. Call 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports, as Jen said, Aim to Fight Hunger food drive is going on this Saturday from 8 to noon, helping Crossroads Mission and the Yuma Community Food Bank make it through the summer. Come clean out all those freezers, the pantries, and every donation gets a free range pass and a shot at 4 $100 gift cards. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
Did your air conditioner go out at midnight or break on the warmest day of the year? No worries. Quick Refrigeration provides 24-hour emergency service. Call Quick Refrigeration today at 782-3691.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists got termites? Never accept a positive termite report without proper evidence. An honest company with integrity would encourage you to get a second opinion and proudly stand by their word. You can give Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists a call today at 928-343-9149. Honest and integrity is in everything they do, guaranteed.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Good morning, Echo. Good morning, Martha.
I just saw Michelle out there.
Oh, is Richard on the way? He can join us when he arrives.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning. You didn't get blown away last night.
No. Almost did. I'm telling you, it startled me when I opened the door because I was like, oh, it's raining, because it was raining quite a bit for a little bit. And I go to open the door and I was like, oh my gosh, let me close that again. It blew me back.
Yeah, I was on the phone with my girlfriend Anna Chalk. So she was driving to Phoenix, and she pulled over because she's like, oh, it's coming, and
Yeah.
And so I went out, moved my trash cans, and then it was like maybe 5 minutes later, and that thing hit.
She was smart. She pulled over.
She did. I was telling my
Pull aside,
stay alive.
I love it.
I did.
Well, Destiny was at dance last night, my son's girlfriend, and she was going to come over afterwards. I said, please tell them to be careful. And he said, I told her, I said, pull aside, stay alive. And I'm like, drive, hammer, get nailed. And I'm rattling off all the stuff from the ADOT signs that I'm remembering from our trip this weekend. So,
And those are good ones during the holidays. They do some pretty good ones.
There's some of them are hilarious.
and Richard will not be here.
Okay.
Glad they helped you out, Martha, and got things cooled down again. She said,
Yes.
quick really is quick. It helped out the other night.
Get more money in your jar, huh?
They filled it up last time they were here. Was it not last Friday? Oh, well, the 2 Fridays ago. They filled
I
it
heard
up.
that's funny.
Oh, he just pulled up. Did you see that?
Richard did?
Oh, okay.
No. Oh, perfect.
Good.
But that is interesting. I send them to him anyway, and he forwards them on.
Okay.
I'm like, so basically, I don't do anything different. Because I've
Good
never
morning.
seen them. Hello. Don't forget, you're on Facebook Live.
Okay.
Go ahead and have a seat, Richard.
Okay.
Hi, Richard and Michelle.
Good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, you never met Michelle?
I think we have.
No.
Richard, Michelle, Richard.
Steve lives in Mesa. My
your
brother-in-law.
Did he get hit?
He says he wasn't home, but by the time he got home, he lost half the roof off his shed.
Oh, no. I'm not too sad about half of my little bird of paradise.
All right, we ready?
Sure.
Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We are live here on Z93, Outlaw Country, 2 radio stations. You can also stream us at monstermediayuma.com or watch us on the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. Now, joining us in the studio, we have Michelle Merkley with the Yuma Community Food Bank. Thanks for coming in, Michelle.
Absolutely. Good morning.
And Richard Sprague with Sprague Sports here in the Yuma community. Thanks for stopping by, Richard.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's that time of year again. We see you around dove hunting season. We see you around Aim to Fight Hunger. And any other time you want to pop your head in, you're more than welcome. But it's Aim to Fight Hunger time.
It is. It is. Coming up this Saturday, July 14th. We'll be set up at 8 o'clock in the morning till noon out in front of Sprague Sports, right next to Truckmates and Lowe's. And we're hoping everybody will clear out their freezers and maybe grab a few things out of the pantry, stop off at the grocery store, and come visit us.
All right, and again, it's 8 a.m. until noon in your parking lot this Saturday. Do they even need to get out of their cars?
They really don't. We're going to have some able-bodied help out there, and we'll help you unload. We'd love for you to park and drop off and come in the store and cool off and browse around, of course. We are going to give everybody a pass to the indoor range so they can shoot anytime they want. Come check that out. And then we're also going to enter all donations, all donators, into an exclusive drawing for 4 $100 Sprague/Truckmates gift cards.
Oh, wow.
We'll draw for those about noon, and you don't have to be there to win. Just come in, drop off. We'll get you into that drawing.
All right, and
now, I like this this food drive that you do because it's a little bit different, and it's something that you do every year. So a lot of hunters out there, they're getting ready for the new season to come out and get those freezers cleared, but this is a chance for you to actually bring in the actual cold food. Usually it's canned food donations, which is best, but you have a way to keep all of that meat cool so that it can get put to use.
It is a unique food drive from that aspect. And, there's people that hunt and fish, so you can bring in anything, even if you home butcher and process everything and wrap it up properly, it's in the freezer. There's the Yuma County fair animals that sometimes pile up, and we don't go through that stuff as much or as fast as we think we're going to, so you can bring that in as well, any leftovers there. Literally, these people are professional cooks at the Crossroads Mission, so if it's something that you thought was real good and you put it in your favorite piece of Tupperware and threw it in the freezer to eat later, bring it in. We'll take it. We've got a freezer. We've got Yetis. We'll haul it to the food bank, and we'll make sure it gets into the professional hands to serve it.
And at the food bank, individuals they do get some of the non-perishable or the perishable items, Michelle, correct?
Correct. We do.
But that's as they are available, whether it's milk products or bread or items like that. But and we have a lot of local produce right now.
Yes, we do. Abundance.
It is melon season. But as far as the food boxes and stuff go, depending what the items are, that will be included. But Crossroads, they provide 3 HOT meals a day.
You're not referring to the weather. It's okay. You'll get a pass.
Just in case.
You'll get a pass.
They provide 3 meals a day, and they're feeding anywhere from 450 to 500 people on a daily basis. And there have been times where, it's a struggle, obviously, with meat. And I think Barbara Rochester said they're doing 2 meatless meals a week. Or, to make sure they can stretch it, and you can do quite a bit with casseroles and different things like that. But if you have the availability of fresh fish and a lot of the delicious homegrown beef or pork in our community, especially those fair animals, it's a great way to make sure those individuals are getting that proper nutrition.
I've had people go directly from the grocery store and just purchase stuff to bring to the food drive. So it's really, really greatly appreciated. We also take financial donations as well. We've gotten some nice ones from some of the nonprofit clubs that are in the community in the past as well.
Oh, very good. All right, and all you have to do is stop by this Saturday, 8 to noon. And those range passes are pretty cool because it's indoor air-conditioned comfort.
It is. We work hard to keep it that way as well.
All right, and again, if they're not able to make it this Saturday, is there still a way that they can contribute?
Sure, they could stop by the food bank or Crossroads Mission anytime, and we'd be happy to take those donations.
We are taking drop-offs, early drop-offs too. A lot of people get out of town on the weekend, so if they want to stop by Sprague's and drop it off, they certainly can, or truck mates. And we'll be sure they don't leave without getting that indoor range pass and that entry into the drawing for the 4 $100 gift cards as well. And we can take frozen food as well. We've got a freezer at Truck Mates.
Oh, good.
So we can take anything they want to bring by anytime this week. And if they've got a bunch of it and they'd rather not mess with it and they want us to come pick it up, just give us a call.
Oh, that's awesome that you're willing to do that.
Yeah,
now,
make the
how
arrangements.
many years have you had this partnership going on, Richard?
I think it's year 7. I think that's
about
about where we're at, year 7.
Oh my goodness.
It seems like it's long. It's, to me, it seems longer. It just because we're used to hearing it, every year, and I think the Yuma community looks forward to this time to, not only get a kickback from Sprague's, but like I said, they're getting ready to go out and get some more. So why not get rid of what's there and make room?
Give you a chance to clean out that freezer.
Right, we're what, 2.5 months away from dove season?
Well, let's see now.
Okay, no.
Like a month and a half
and 3
away.
weeks.
We're going
Yeah.
to have a planning meeting with Game and Fish and Visit Yuma and Rod and Gun Club and Chamber of Commerce this week. So we're getting ready to kick it off. We're already starting to get a few phone calls. I met with one hoteler this week who said she was full and scrambling to get things in order. So those are good positive signs.
It's a big draw. It's a great
It's
draw.
a Saturday opener this year.
Oh, and
It's always
that's
on the first, and it rotates on as far as the day of the week. So it's a perfect storm this year.
oh, well, this week we do have a perfect storm too.
That too, right?
Yeah, exactly.
We need that rain, that's for sure.
Absolutely.
And it is such a big boom for the economy, and I know we do see larger numbers when it happens on a weekend. People they're hardcore. They're going to get their dove hunting in one way or another, but I think if they can focus it around the holiday weekend too, it's always around Labor Day, a variety of factors that come into play. But, get those freezers cleaned out now.
This is our 30th year of our Big Breast Dove Contest.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Yeah, XXX, so it's going to be a fun one.
Well, looking forward to it.
Yeah, thanks.
And we will have you on around then too, because that's when we remind people there are a few rules you need to adhere
Safety,
to.
cleanup, all of the above.
Animal protection.
Private property, yes.
Pick
yes.
up your shotgun show.
Just a few things.
Just
to
a
keep in
gentle
mind there.
reminders.
Yeah.
That's all they are.
But this is kind of the prelude to that. It gives you an opportunity to clean out your freezers and your cabinets and make room for anything else that might be coming your way. But the summer months are leaner months for all of our nonprofits in the Yuma community, especially the organizations that feed the hungry. And Yuma County has one of the largest food insecurity rates in the state, especially our children too. So it's another way where you can give back. And it just gives you a reason if you don't have anything in your freezer and you want to go shopping, go shopping.
Yes,
you can take that by. Even if it's not a monetary donation, gift cards are also accepted.
All of us have stuff in the pantry that we put there for a reason, but you start looking at it, you go, there's a little bit more dust on this one than probably should be.
Yeah.
And those are the ones you want to clear out.
And I'm going to be clearing mine out tonight because my husband was a little under the weather and soup sounded good to him. We found soup from 2007 last night.
Oh boy.
Oh my goodness.
We did. We found a couple that from November of 2017, and I said, well, I think it's a suggestion more than a hard and a fast rule.
Tell me he didn't eat it.
No, he didn't eat that.
Okay.
No, I was talking the ones from December of last year.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
he found something that expired next month that sounded good to him. So I'm going to go ahead and throw away all those that have expired. And do you guys accept cans that are dented, even if they have not
If
yet
it's
expired?
a small dent, then we'll take it. Yeah, that's fine.
Sometimes they can't be opened if it's dented
Right,
in such
yeah.
a manner. I know that's
and we
why.
go, and we go through all of that before we distribute it out.
Perfect. I know there's things that are just hiding in the back of the pantry.
Yes,
You
there
forget
is.
they're there.
Yes, yep, I did the same thing. I've got a big bag that I dropped off. So
All right. Well, again, the Aim to Fight Hunger is coming up. It's a partnership with Sprague Sports and Crossroads Mission and the Yuma Community Food Bank. Again, Richard, thank you so much for stepping up and doing this. You see the need and you take action.
Thank you, ladies. I appreciate being
you.
here.
All right. It is time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie with Michelle and Richard out in the courtyard here on Today in Yuma. We are going to take a break. We'll be back after this. The show is brought to you by Classic Accounting. They have over 30 years of experience and knowledge, and you can trust Classic Accounting with your business's payroll and monthly bookkeeping needs. Just give Dave and his crew a call today at 343-1040.
And Sprague Sports. Sprague's is the largest distributor of ammunition in Yuma. Get your Federal, Remington, and Winchester. They also specialize in bird control ammo for agricultural-related purposes. You can find them on 32nd Street next to Lowe's.
And if your air system has to work harder due to a clogged filter, it may lead to premature wear and tear on your unit. So make sure to swap out your air filters on a regular basis. Quick refrigeration, you can visit getcoldquick.com.
And our friends over at Advocate Pest and Wildlife Specialists, they are Yuma's best, and right now is the time of year to call the experts for all of those crickets, spiders, scorpions, earwigs, you name it, they do it all. All you need to do is give them a call today at 928-343-9149. Better yet, go like them on Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat.
It's Today in Yuma. We'll be back after the break on Z93 Outlaw Country and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Great job, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Quick selfie, then we'll let you go. You're busy man. Busy man.
Okay.
Hi, Wayne.
Good morning.
Changing of the guard.
Follow me.
I know.
Hey, Tom.
Are you going in, Wayne?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Sneak on into
Yeah.
You're here.
Come on. All right, here we go. Ready? Smile. I didn't think he was going to recognize
Cool.
me.
That's a little slow.
Awesome.
Take care.
Thanks,
See y'all later. Hello. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Are they all migrating?
Yes.
They're migrating. Hello. How are you guys?
Hi, how are you doing?
Good.
Welcome back from your travels.
Oh, thanks. Hi.
How are you guys?
Well, thank you. Oh, here, let's get you situated.
Over here. Not in front of your face there.
How's everyone today?
We're good. How are you doing? Good.
I'm good. I like your little photo painting.
Our decorations.
You guys are all decorated.
And we took our patriotic stuff
I know,
down
we took it
yesterday.
all down.
We need to
It's
get
kinda
more of
bare
our-
in here.
Yeah, get some of our other
That's
stuff
cute.
back up.
I like all your stuff.
Thank
Thank you.
We like to have fun.
I know you do.
All right, we have a minute or so.
Okay.
55 miles an hour, that's enough time to travel the length of a football field. Make a decision.
I know I missed the first one. This isn't
I know, I'm like, where's Rachel? Oh, no, she's traveling internationally. You know.
We had to go see our family.
Now, where'd you go?
We went to Israel
Okay.
to see them.
Awesome. And your mom and Sammy went too?
Just Sammy. It's my dad's. All my first cousins are my aunt.
Okay.
Just Sammy.
No. Wow. Now, she graduated, didn't she? Okay. I know her and Destiny are friends, but I don't know if I know, I'm like, wait a minute. How do we know all the same people?
Yeah, I just found that out too.
There's still considerable debate going on in Yuma as to how fit a mother Rachel is after sending her daughter to ASU instead of U of A.
You know what? You can just leave Tom.
Uh-oh. I'm outnumbered here.
Yeah, you are.
He's like,
But that doesn't prevent me from bringing it up here.
No, it
That's just the
doesn't.
way I am.
Well, a great friend of mine, she's, I think, the Dean of Undergraduate, or Dean of Admissions at U of A. And she goes, that's okay, we take transfer students too.
Rachel, you and Tom are probably going to need to share that a little
Okay,
bit.
we'll share.
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
We want to thank Michelle and Richard for stopping by to talk about the Aim to Fight Hunger this Saturday at Sprague Sports, 8 a.m. until noon. But don't forget, you can drop stuff off early too.
Yep, he said he'll take it early.
All right, now we're going to change gears and we're going to hop on the school bus because it is time for the Drive for School Supplies, and we have Rachael Barkley with us. Thanks for coming in, Rachel.
Good morning. Good to see you guys.
We also have Tom Tyree
Good morning.
and Wayne Steffey joining us again.
Good morning.
All right, now we have a big event coming up. It's this week, correct?
That is correct.
All right, now we've had you on before. Rachel wasn't here. She was traveling the world, but she's back with us today. And we are going to be talking about, the importance of the Drive for School Supplies, how it really benefits children in our community, children of all ages, and how the community can get involved.
Go ahead. Well, I'll just say this Friday at the Yuma Palms is our big event. It's Stuff the Bus. And that's where we do get the community involved. We'll be down there in the roundabout from 4 to 8. We take all kinds of donations, the $13 cash donations, or some families like to go to Walmart or Target and get the school supplies, and we take all of those too. Anything anyone would like to come by, we have snow cones. We're just going to be out there kind of letting everyone know in the community what's happening with the Drive for School Supplies.
And there will be an actual bus there.
That's right. We will have our bus there that will give everyone a really good idea of where all the activities are. We'll have our outstanding banner with our logo on it, which I just think is just the coolest thing, which is also a picture of students waving out the window. And I think that's probably, although we've got a lot of great pictures, especially with our youth in it, to me that's the one that really has been our trademark since we've been in existence.
Now, what's cool is the three of you have been involved with this event for many, many years now.
Yeah,
6 years, I think.
6 years. The effort itself has been going since 1999, when a smaller group of hospital employees first began the effort and raised some money to purchase about 200 backpacks in '99. Since then, the effort's steadily grown, and about 6 years ago, Wayne approached me and wanted to know if I knew anybody that could really head this effort up, and I said, I know just the lady to do it, and that was Rachael, and she kind of hooked me into being her co-chair, and we've been doing it ever since.
Well, you guys, and like Jen, it was funny because I was trying to think of a name for you, but I was thinking dynamic duo, but you're definitely a trio of sorts.
Tremendous trio.
You guys have really become the face of the drive for school supplies and things, and I think what you guys are doing is fantastic because give us an idea of how many backpacks you give out.
We give out about 6,000, and it's 6,000 this year. It was around 6,000 last year. So we're happy that we've leveled off. We were worried those first few years because it was drastically increasing, like by the thousands every year. But this year we're right around the same number as last year.
But I'm wondering too, at the inception, if it's because people were still learning about it, and then the need had been there, but more people were finding out that this was a resource that was available to those in need.
Go ahead.
Well, I'm just was going to say it had grown so much that 6 years ago the foundation took it over from the hospital. It was up to 3,500 backpacks, and it was just steady growth year after year. And it's been grown up to about 6,000 since then. So the last few years looks like we've leveled off at around 6,000. We hope we have.
Absolutely. Now, it's not just the schools that are involved with it. There's other organizations in town, correct?
Yes. A number of the social service agencies, particularly those that deal with families, they get supplied backpacks as well.
All right. Now, walk us through the process of how a student would actually obtain the backpack.
Well, first of all, we ask our schools and the social agencies to let us know what their need is. That's how the process begins. And then once we have gone through the effort that they're going through to gain the resources that we need to purchase the backpacks and the school supplies themselves, then eventually what we do is we get those backpacks stuffed and over at our space at the mall. And then we will transport those back to all the schools and the social agencies, and then from there, the school teachers, counselors, nurses, and administrators distribute the bags to the students who are in need.
So you're essentially just provided numbers. You don't receive student names or any other information about the child.
No, none at all.
And you're setting aside this time some for the smaller age students. Yeah. The entry level, is it K and pre-K and kindergarten?
It's actually K through 12, and but you raise a good point that one of the things we try to do is to make sure that the supplies that we put on those backpacks are age appropriate. So, for example, a student that is a young student, elementary, primary grades, would certainly receive different kinds of supplies than those that are maybe in middle school or high school.
All right, and volunteers are obviously a very big part of this operation. It wouldn't be possible without them.
Absolutely. In fact, you made a nice point, and we appreciate the compliment by talking about us being the terrific trio or the dynamic duo or whatever we are. But and we're really happy to be able to do that because it's something that's near and dear to our hearts to get out and help promote this. But this program, like any successful program, is one that's made up of a lot of volunteers and a lot of great people. So we certainly have the support of Wayne and his staff at the foundation's office. But there are a lot of volunteers who meet with us as a committee, and certainly have great partners like Walgreens and Hofstadter's and Dell Outdoor Signs, and a lot of restaurants and organizations that do takeovers. So there are an awful lot of people who are really involved in this effort, and that's the only way you're going to be successful.
And we've heard the magic number, $13, because that's what it takes for you guys to put these backpacks together. I couldn't go shopping.
I can't fill a backpack for $13.
Yeah, but it's because of the partnerships you have with the retailers.
Right, it's impossible. You can't even buy a backpack for $13. So Walgreens, I mean, they're solid color, neutral color backpacks, and we're able to get them at ridiculous $3 or $4 each. And then Chris Hofstadter is wonderful by giving us his cost on all the supplies.
Yeah, that's the only way you're able to make it
happen.
And
the donations.
Right.
And all the donations are added in and tallied, and we're able to fill those orders. We do have like a little kickoff event. We're going to Prison Hill tomorrow night from 4 to close for a little Stuff the Bus happy hour. Stuff the Bus, let's get a takeover started, kind of to promote everything this week.
All right, and open to all ages?
Of course. Anyone who wants to eat or drink at Prison Hill, it's always open for all ages.
All right, and do they need a flyer or just to show up?
Yep, just show up and say you're here to support the Drive for School supplies.
All right, again, we have wonderful businesses in the community that are willing to step up and help make sure that these children have the essential items to kick off the school year in well, not so much style, but in order. I'm sure they are stylish too.
Equipped with what they need.
Yeah, to just kick it off the way they need to.
And right now, all of your big retailers have all of your school supplies out. I mean, it's less than a month away before District 1 starts. And so and even if you can't give the $13 or you can't give what you feel might be a lot, every little bit counts. Because I asked before, I said, does that bus really get stuffed and full? Yes, it really does. And it could be as simple as buying a couple extra boxes of pencils, a couple boxes of crayons, any of those little things. Every little bit helps.
And we do understand sending our children to school, it is an expensive ordeal.
Yes.
And I'm going to say it's an ordeal because it seems like things are being thrown at you left and right, what you need to provide. But if you're in any position, even like Teresa said, if it's 2 more boxes of crayons, right now you can get crayons for $1/4 a box at some of the retailers. If that's what you can provide, it's something that will at least help. Exactly. And I know, we had the Big Red for Ed movement, and we're supportive of all of our educators everywhere. We love our Arizona teachers. And, things like this also take some of that pressure off of them, too, with what their students might end up needing out of their pockets at the end of the day. Exactly. All right, well, the takeover tomorrow at Prison Hill, and the Stuff the Bus is Friday
4 to 8.
The 13th, right?
Friday the 13th. Okay. Come on by, have a snow cone, visit us, drop off supplies, drop off anything, or come volunteer. You can call the foundation at 336-2445 or just show up. And we love to have the help down at the mall. All
right, and when's the actual assembly line take place?
It starts the following week.
Okay.
And last year we had 200 volunteers that put in 630 hours.
Oh my goodness.
Stuffing the backpacks.
Wow.
So we'll have crews that will come in.
Okay. All right, but you do have opportunities available if someone would like to find a way to volunteer their time. Again, just reach out. Rachel, that number one more time is?
336-2445.
All right, and are there any other events coming up other than those two? I know we have drop-off locations around town.
Yes, we have drop-off locations. The small cash boxes are at Papasan. They're at Mostly Muffins. They are at the Chili Pepper and a few other places. But yes, the following week will be at Lutz Casino, and that will be on Thursday, July 19th, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Yes, the 19th.
Yes, is the Lutz takeover.
All right. Again, thank you all for what you do, and to the community for helping stuff these backpacks and make it possible for our kids to have the items they need to get started on the road to a proper education.
Thank you so much.
All right. Again, thank you all for coming back.
Thank you.
We love that you're willing to share this information so the community can get involved.
Yeah.
All right, our guests today, Wayne, Rachel, and Tom, thank you so much. It's time to take our Lotus Day Spa and Salon selfie. We'll be back with more today in Yuma after the break on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, and the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
Yeah. Thank you.
I was so sad to receive my letter.
Oh, yeah, well,
Before I opened it, I had a feeling. I knew. Like, she deserves it.
well, been about 47 years.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, but that's the part she best. Yeah.
Are you still live? We are the whole time. The whole time we're live.
Yes.
Okay.
For a full entire hour.
He's on in here.
Actually, you might want to get right in front, right there.
Over there.
Yep.
Watch.
Right over here.
Smile. My eyes are watering.
That's the one you're going to tag me in, right?
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, good to see you. Hey, no problem.
Oh, you okay?
I got it.
Nice snack.
Come here. We'll be at the second bed. Or come down to Prison Hill. Bye. Thank you so much.
Okay, bye-bye.
You too. Thank you.
See you, Wayne.
The sun caught my eye and I was like, I can't see.
That's the humidity.
The glare caught. You getting worked out there?
I think one of the next trips, we'll get some water.
That was.
Yep.
I think it will go on Friday.
Yeah, if we have the
Pick up and
most
drop
of our
off.
individuals come by anyway, so we could.
Hand it on over.
Yep. Good morning, Casey.
I sneeze.
Now that the sun's coming out.
I know. That's why I said it caught my eye right as I was going to take the picture.
Tim's in the truck all day today, he said. And they said they've sent it out 3 times to fix the air conditioning, and it's still not working. You know what I mean?
I saw that posted by another media entity yesterday. They don't have it. See?
All right, we ready?
Yep. Welcome back to Today in Yuma. I'm Jennifer.
And I'm Teresa.
You know what? We have a special little something for our Facebook Live viewers right now. We are going to ask you to share our feed right now, and those who share it are automatically entered into a drawing for a $50 gift certificate from Lotus Day Spa and Salon, our fabulous selfie sponsor.
Yes, and that's an easy thing to do. All they have to do is hit that share button.
That's right. Hit that share button, and if you're driving, we don't want you to do it right now.
No.
We know you're maybe listening on the radio. Get to your destination, go in a little bit later. We'll give you until noon because some people like to watch the show.
Yeah.
When we actually finish up with the whole feed at 10 o'clock, and share that, and we will pick one winner at random. Again, just share our Facebook Live feed for today's show. We will pick one winner at random. And they have a lot of services that they offer at Lotus Day Spa and Salon.
They do. You know, they are a spa. You know, you can get your massages, you can get your pedicures, you can get facials, all of that. Is there a website there that they can look at so they get the full list of
you know,
services
you
they
can
provide?
go find them on Facebook. We tag them in the show each
that's
day
right.
too, so you can check that out. But again, you know, hair, nails, spa services.
I'm down for a
It's
massage.
summertime. We need pampering all the time, but
Especially in the summer.
Especially in the summertime.
Martha said, done with hashtag Today in Yuma.
Perfect.
There you go.
Love it. Thanks,
we appreciate
guys.
it. Oh, Amber and Echo too. We love all of you. Thank you very much. And a reminder again, if you would like to check out the show, we stay live on the Facebook Live feed even when we go to breaks.
Yes, we do.
You get to see some of the behind the scenes excitement, or I'm not going to say lack thereof because we usually
Most of the time there's excitement.
there's some kind of excitement going on, even if
There
it's
is.
chickens in the courtyard and
There's usually
they're
something
crazy
going on.
antics. But you can find the feed on my page, and I do share it on the station page as well. We've just found that we have people have access to it, and you get the notifications when we go live.
Yeah, definitely. When it's on your page, I even have to wait for you to share it in order to see it. So
And you, I am at my friends limit on Facebook, but you can click the follow button. Anita was very helpful in that respect. We're helping one of our listeners get set up on there. So again, we just want to make sure that you're having access to the information you want to know about for all of our great local events. We are huge supporters of our pets in our community.
We are.
And like Helping Hands of Yuma. We love to work with these organizations that help seniors, and we want to help feed the food insecure in our community. We, have a large population of homeless individuals. Crossroads Mission works with them. We are close with our local schools, and we just want to find a way where we can spread the information. So if you have something coming up and you would like us to let our audience know about it, it's really easy to give us that information. How do they do that?
It is. It's really easy. All you need to do is go to our website at monstermediayuma.com, click on the Today in Yuma tab, and there you will actually see the day show. It's up there for about 24 hours, and then we switch it out with the next day. But right underneath that is a little entry form, and all you need to do is send over your name and your contact information and a little brief description on what you are trying to get out to the community, and then Jennifer or myself will get back to you. Go straight to our inbox. So once we get that, we will be able to contact you and get a little bit more details, or schedule you even to come on the show and give that information yourself.
That's right. And Janice has provided the website for Lotus Day Spa. It is lotusdayspa.com. Now, one such organization that reached out to us was the YMCA. And there's an event coming up tomorrow. And this is so important, especially in lieu of all the news that we've seen lately. It's stress and anxiety in the teen brain. And this is for teens and tweens. The Yuma Family YMCA SAD and CDMS chapter are hosting the free anxiety presentation tomorrow.
I like that.
And it's stress, anxiety, and the teen brain, what it is and what we can do about it. And Miriam Espinoza will be presenting. She is a psychiatric nurse practitioner. This is open to all high school and middle school students at the main library. And it will be from 10:30 a.m. until 11:30 tomorrow. And then coming up later this month, I believe the 23rd and 24th, I don't have those flyers in front of me, they're doing a suicide awareness type of event, one for teens and the one for adults. Because we often encounter different challenges from those various age groups, and with how society really has changed quite a bit.
It has.
There are a lot of other contributing factors.
Well, and I like that they're targeting our teens, because things are a lot different, now with technology especially. Things are a lot different than they were when we were growing up. And I know that we were seeing a lot of our teens that are opting to take their life rather than to get the help that they need and work through, whatever their problems may be. And it's really, really sad to see, but there is help out there. You just have to look for it. And I'm glad that, they reached out to us. So that's just one way that they can go and maybe see the resources, or, get more information, and let them know they're not alone. This is something that can reach any family in the community.
Yes, it can. And Linda Rivas is the coordinator. So if you have any questions or you would like to reach out to her, you can contact her. Oh, you know what? It cut my phone number off.
We'll post it.
Yeah, we'll post it.
All right,
We'll post the flyer, and we'll make sure it has a phone number.
I'll go ahead and share it, and then I'll post the flyers of the other two events also, because then you can send those or share them privately with someone who they might be of interest to. It's a very sensitive topic. It's something a lot of people consider taboo, but it's very important. Again, we want to reach out, know that people have a resource. They have somewhere they can go and someone they can talk to.
And we see it, of course, we've seen it recently in the headlines because of celebrities and things, but that's just a perfect example. A lot of these times, you'll look at these celebrities and they're happy and they're smiling and they have this front on them, but inside they're really dealing with things. And you may know somebody that's doing exactly that could use some help or some guidance on where to find help. So definitely we'll put that information out there. That way you can share it too as well.
And I do have Linda's phone number. If you're sitting at your desk right now and you would like to write this down, you can reach Linda at 317-0522. And she's the Teen Prevention Coordinator for the Yuma County Anti-Drug Coalition and the Yuma Family YMCA. Again, that number, 317-0522.
All right. Hey, why don't we talk about some people celebrating?
We have some birthdays today. It's time for the Firehouse Subs birthday shout-outs, and the Firehouse Public Safety Foundation saved lives through donation grants. And when you buy more subs, you help save more lives. It's easy as that.
It is.
Happy birthday today to this first one.
Phil.
Do you know Phil?
I don't.
All
Phil
right.
Marr.
Looks like Phil Marr or Phil Maurer. Either way, Phil's having a birthday.
Phil's having a birthday. I do know the next one. He is a longtime friend, Britton Bounds. We want to wish you a very happy birthday.
Also, Marisol Rengel.
Amy Reinhardt.
And Jesse Garcia.
Well, happy birthday to all of you.
And you will all be entered into a random drawing that we will hold next Monday. And one lucky person who's celebrating a birthday this week will win a free medium sub, chips, drink, and a dessert from Firehouse Subs.
Yes.
And at Firehouse Subs, they believe that making great subs is not enough. You have to do good too.
And we also had a birthday shout out from Wanda Yuma Shepherd on the Facebook live feed. She says, a big happy birthday to my son-in-law, John Heidmiller. Mm-hmm. And then Skylar wanted to give a shout out to his fiancee, Karen. She got a job at YPG. Training started yesterday. He's so proud of her.
Congratulations.
Yes, congratulations to all of you and happy birthday.
Now, for those that work out at YPG, they've been doing the work on the bridge out there.
Yeah.
Too. And I bet they're so happy that while the construction has kind of been a pain for those that have to travel through the area, it's made such a big difference with the flash flooding out there.
Oh, definitely.
There were areas that you could not even pass, and they would either have to leave early if there was an impending storm coming or wait it out.
Well, and a lot of times the work got canceled because they couldn't get there. Right. So, yeah, I haven't seen the progression of it, but I've been hearing a lot of chatter about it around town. So,
all right, again, we still do have a chance of showers today and possibly winds too. I don't think anywhere near as extensive as what we experienced last night.
But you never know.
No.
It's monsoon season.
No. So if you do have trees that need trimming, my poor little bird of paradise did not need trimming. But it got trimmed right down the middle.
It did.
Either way, one half just kind of broke out. It wasn't huge anyway, and for that I'm thankful. But there are many who might be able to trim some brush back, get those branches trimmed so they don't fall on homes or hurt individuals or damage vehicles. Some people have been putting it off. Maybe clean out your rain gutters.
Yeah, definitely.
Do people do that here?
I'm sure. Oh, yeah, I've seen it all cleaning out this morning. In my neighborhood, a lot of the homeowners were out there cleaning up their yards. It's going to get blown back in when it comes back. But it's nice to get all those things. So that way, you do have the flow of water when it does come down the gutters and things. It's not getting backed up and sitting on your roof.
Well, we will issue this reminder again because it also applies after a storm. If your animals went missing around the 4th of July holiday, because some people were setting off fireworks as early as the 1st. If you had an animal go missing, please go back and check the Humane Society of Yuma again. Last night, several of my neighbors posted on our subdivision page on social media their animals got out. And make sure you go down and check the Humane Society. I know it's not always, some people have cats and they don't like to put collars on them with tags because cats jump more and it might be a dangerous situation, but you can think about microchipping them too. But make sure that you at least check the Humane Society for your animals that may be missing.
Yeah, definitely. And you mentioned cats. It's funny because the last storm not last night, the night before, my cat was hiding, and she never did that before. I mentioned even with the 4th of July holiday, she never hid before. And then yesterday, as the storm was getting closer, you could tell she was really uneasy. Like she knew it was coming, and as soon as it hit, she went and she was in my son's bed, and she was like trying to find that comfort space. So easily, they could get out, the dogs, and the same thing. If there's loud thunder and things like that, they're going to be just as scared. So,
and with those winds, the gate could easily become unsecured. Yeah. So, just double check your gates, make sure that everything is in place. And while we are having slightly cooler weather today, around 104 degrees, it's still pretty warm out there. Make sure that those pets have adequate shade and water. And water all day long.
Remember, like you were rattling them off on the break, but it's true. Pull aside, stay alive, all those things like that. It's important. I know that there was a lot of people traveling either to Phoenix yesterday or coming from Phoenix and were caught in the dust storm. Just pull over. If you know it's coming, you can see it. It's a big old wall of dirt. Yes. You can see it coming. It's better to pull off and a safe location and wait it out. It didn't take long to pass. It was moving at like 60 miles an hour, so it didn't take long to pass. It's better to be safe than sorry.
That's true. And one of the things that's changed about the driver's license test anymore, I don't recall when I took it years ago, that it involved the dust storms and as in depth as they do now. And when my son was studying for the test just a few years ago, we were talking about that. I'm like, well, there's things I don't know about that. That's why we try and continually educate our driving public so the proper precautions to take. It was too cute at home. and we pulled over off to the side of the road. It was off 32nd Street. And then when we did get home, we opened the garage so we could all run in there. And I still have sand that's in certain places. We had a thick wall. It's like a snow drift, but it was a sand drift in the garage just from how quickly that dirt came in on, just a moment.
Yeah, definitely. So we just encourage you guys to be safe. We want everybody to be here tomorrow when we have these storms. So same with our traffic signals. If they're out, treat it as a 4-way stop and be courteous. I know people, you can't be in that big of a rush to where you can't wait another 30 seconds for that vehicle to go by. So definitely just, what we want, like we said, we want you to be here tomorrow. So just be safe and take your time during these storms. And
because we have already experienced our first couple storms of the monsoon season. Last year was a lot more mild. It's a gentle reminder for you to get a 72-hour emergency kit ready.
Yeah, definitely.
Have plenty of water, non-perishable food items, and medications that you or your family might need in the event of an emergency if first responders have trouble getting to you. All right, don't forget, text the keyword WIN, WIN, to 928-343-0993 to enter to win those Craig Wayne Boyd tickets. A pair of those tickets to the show at the Civic Center later this month.
On the 28th.
On the 28th, and get those entries in by noon today.
Perfect.
Also the same for sharing our feed to enter to win that Lotus Day Spa and Salon gift certificate. It's Today in Yuma. We will see everyone tomorrow for Wisdom Wednesday with Sarah Wisdom. It's Today in Yuma on Z93, Outlaw Country, MonsterMediaYuma.com, the FTS Automotive Facebook Live feed. It's KCYK Yuma and KLJZ Yuma. Morning, Louie.
Morning, Louie.
There he is bragging again.
I know.
Our overnight low is 72.